Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Braintree High School in Braintree, Massachusetts. Here to bring you some high school boys volleyball action between the hosting Braintree High Womps and the visiting Brookline High Warriors. Getting off to a late start here. Originally, this game was slated for a 4:30 p.m. start. And, well, as you can tell by the clock, that didn't happen. Unfortunately, for Brookline, their bus came late, and then traffic was absolutely horrible. I mean, I'm driving up from Brookline too, so I know what the traffic is like. Those of you who follow my all my live streams, you know it was the same thing with baseball out in Framingham yesterday. You know, and I've said it before, with the late times that school starts, I don't know what they expect at this point. You know, you're going to hit traffic around that time of day, every day, in this part of the state. You know, it's the after-school rush, bleeding into rush hour. There's going to be tons of traffic. These kinds of things are going to happen, and that's even before what was happening today. As from what I saw, there was a really bad accident on I-93. Looked like a car caught fire. Like, it was really charred. The firefighters had put it out. But, it's one of those accidents where you're like, gosh, I hope no one's hurt, but someone's probably hurt. So, bit of a somber note, but bottom line, we've got a late start here. Out here today, you can see Brookline's players warming up as they're the late arrivals. We'll see if Braintree takes any extra warm-ups. I mean, certainly they are entitled to them, but, we'll see if they decide to take those extra warm-ups, or if, they're just like, we warmed up before you guys got here, let's go. We'll see what they decide. In the meantime, let's take a look at these two teams a bit. Brookline, coming into this match, the preseason rankings had them ranked number 6 in the Boston Globe preseason rankings. They opened the season with a tough 3-2 loss to a very strong Newton South team that was ranked number 2 in the preseason rankings. They came back with a dominant win at Weymouth. Those of you who follow my live streams, I was there for that one. Hopefully you got to watch it. It was a fun time. A lot of players got to get involved for Brookline as they cruised to victory there. For a brief second, it looked like the Wi-Fi was getting a little shaky. Here's hoping that doesn't become a pattern today. We've got a good connection now, and here's hoping it stays. Now, with that in mind, as Brookline continues to warm up, let's take a look at the rosters coming into today's contest. We'll start with the home team, the Braintree High Womps. Looks like the roster they've given me is in alphabetical order, so going in order of last name. First off, we have number 44, Matthew Barty. Next, number 22, Brian Gao. Number 4, Ellis Huang. Number 28, Brandon Lin. Number 10, Wilson Lin. Number 9, Ryan Liu. Number 7, Brian Quach. Number 27, Tanish Shrivastava. Number 12, Tyler Tang. Number 42, Emmanuel Tishager. Number 3, William Vo. Number 11, Anthony Volpe. And wearing either number 2 or 18, presumably the libero for the Braintree Womps, is Roger Wong. Head coach of the Braintree High boys volleyball team is Roberta Stenard, with assistant coaches Raf Kosakowski and Marley O'Brien. And now with that out of the way, let's take a look next at the visiting Brookline High Warriors. Going in order of jersey number for Brookline is we've got a whistle. We might be getting started soon. So for Brookline, in order of jersey number, we have number 3, Eli Traub. Number 6, Tessima Boss Sullivan. Number 8, Evan Yee. Number 10, Charlie Purdue. Looks like Braintree is going to take the extra warm-ups as we continue to go through the Brookline lineup, so it looks like I can take my time. Number 11, the co-captain, Fletcher Poon. Number 12, Ellis Cowan. Number 14, Kristaps Valvars. Number 15, Leo Sherman. Number 16, the co-captain, Jacob Smagula. Number 19, Cameron Jilek. Number 21, Odin Hiltz. Number 23, Nikhil Wong, the third co-captain. And finally, number 27, Jason Rich. Head coach of the Brookline High boys volleyball team is Dana Jones. So those are the rosters for the two teams here today. And friendly reminder, if there are any names I am mispronouncing on either team, I encourage you to let me know in the live chat. Also, if you've got anything else to say, whether, like I said, whether it be corrections of things that I'm saying, if there's any extra information you think would be good for me to know, or if you just want to give a shout out to your team or your favorite player for making a nice play, live chat is perfectly fine for all of that. And of course, as always, if you enjoy the stream, make sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. So again, looks like the Wi-Fi is a little shaky at points. Overall good connection, but there may be some times where the frame rate slows down. You've probably noticed at times frame rate slowing down. My apologies in advance. If I had a magic wand that made the Wi-Fi good everywhere I went, believe me, I'd use it. And as I always say, if it gets egregiously bad, which this one doesn't look like it will, but if it does get egregiously bad, I am recording this as well, so I'll be able to post the recording after the fact. But it looks like the stream should work just fine. A little under 4 minutes on the pregame clock. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from Braintree High School in Braintree, Massachusetts. So Brookline coming into this match with an overall record of 1-2 so far this season. But those 2 losses came from the top 2 teams in the state, according to the Boston Globe preseason rankings. As I said, they fell in 5 sets to number 2 Newton South to open the season. And then after beating Weymouth for their first win of the year, they fell to defending state champion and just overall volleyball powerhouse Needham, number 1 team in the preseason rankings. As they lost to Needham 3 sets to none. So Brookline's had a tough early schedule, but they're hoping to rebound with a win here against Braintree. My apologies there, I was just trying to adjust something, but now it looks like the stream is back, so again, the Wi-Fi connection looking shakier and shakier as we go. Not sure what happened, because it was looking strong at first. You know, here's hoping it gets back to form. But in the meantime, the 2 teams lining up, getting ready to get this one started. Okay, the 2 teams meeting at center court for pregame handshakes. It looks like we've got Braintree's starting lineup out there. I see number 11, Anthony Volpe, number 10, Wilson Lin, number 4, Ellis Huang, number 12, Tyler Tang, number 22, Brian Gao, and the libero, number 2, Roger Wong. For Brookline, I see number 11, Fletcher Poon, number 14, Kristaps Valvars, number 6, Tassema Boss Sullivan, number 10, Charlie Perdue, number 23, Nikhil Wong, and the libero, number 16, Jacob Smagula. I don't know why, but for some reason my camera keeps drifting to the right, but I'm going to try and keep things centered on the court as best I can as we go. Nikhil Wong lining up for the opening serve for Brookline. Warriors versus Womps, here we go. Serve from Wong goes long. So we start with an erroneous serve, and Braintree will take the serve. This will be Tyler Tang serving it up for the Womps. It's taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Poon taps it, and it goes over for the kill. Nice, deft touch by the co-captain, as the blockers couldn't get any force on it because there was no force on the hit. So some good technique, and now Poon follows up with the serve. Up and over, it's taken by Huang. Wong chases it down. It goes through the ceiling and is sent over by Tang. Smagula to Wong to Perdue, and Perdue gets the kill. Oops, wrong side. There we go, 2-1 the Brookline lead. Poon back on serve. Serve is taken by Braintree. Wong, the spike, is good for his own kill. Once again, not a very powerful hit, but just very well placed. Went just over the fingertips of the blockers and dropped just out of reach of a diving Nikhil Wong. Serving it will be number 11, Anthony Volpe. The southpaw serve is up and over. It's taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Here goes Perdue. His spike is blocked, but Perdue recovers. Set by Wong. Boss Sullivan, the spike, off the net cord for the kill. Tasema Boss Sullivan with his first kill of the day from the right side, and Brookline goes back up 3-2. It'll be Smagula on serve for the Warriors. The serve is taken by Volpe, set, and then a spike sails long off the hand of Wilson Lin. Brookline now up 4-2. My apologies if the camera shakes at any point. I am up in the bleachers, so sometimes that just happens when people are walking around. Serve by Smagula is taken by Volpe. Set, Wong the spike, and it's mishandled by Wong. Goes off the fingertips, and it looks like he might have jammed his fingers on that one. Either that or he's just frustrated. Whatever it is, it's now a 4-3 score here as Roger Wong lines up to serve for Braintree. Serve is taken by Poon, set by Wong. Perdue, the spike sails long. Just like that, we're all squared at 4. Roger Wong back on serve. Wong's serve is taken by Perdue. Wong sprints to set it. Perdue, the spike is taken by Roger Wong, and it's off the net, but saved by Tang. The spike from Gao is deflected and taken by Poon. Set by Wong, might be a little too far. Perdue taps it over. And even though he ran into the pole, he didn't run into the net, so that counts. How about the hustle of Charlie Perdue on that one? 5-4, now the Brookline advantage as Boss Sullivan lines up to serve for Brookline. Up and over it goes, taken awkwardly by Gao, somehow followed up and bumped over. Taken awkwardly by Boss Sullivan, set by Smagula. Perdue taps it over. Tang sends it back, tapped back by Perdue, sent back by Wong. Spike goes for the kill from Cam Jilek. Great hustle on both sides to stay in that point. But ultimately, it was Brookline that kept up the pressure and now takes the 6-4 lead. Served by Boss Sullivan, taken by Gao, set by Tang. Wong taps it, taken by Smagula, followed up awkwardly by Wong. Spike by Perdue is blocked, but blocked right in. 7-4, and they may have even called someone for touching the net. Hard to tell. But either way, the kill for Perdue. Served by Boss Sullivan, drops in short, and that's going to be an ace. Tasema Boss Sullivan with the shallow dropping serve for an ace, 8-4. This serve goes long and is taken by Volpe, set by Tang. Spike by Gao is blocked, and that's, oh, just wide. It looked like that one might have dropped inside the line. A good blocking effort by Jilek and Wong, but just didn't land in. Wong now on serve for Braintree. This serve is taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike Perdue is kept alive by Volpe, but it's ricocheting off the ceiling. Somehow Wong tracks it down. It goes over on 2, and that's going to be a point to Braintree. The pinball physics off the roof, and then somehow Wong manages to bump it just over the net at an angle that Brookline really couldn't get it back. 8-6, serve from Wong is taken by Perdue, set by Wong, spike by Perdue, another kill for Charlie Perdue. 9-6, Charlie Perdue now on serve. He's been doing excellent from that outside hitter position, but not on that serve as it goes into the net. 9-7, and it will be Brian Gao lining up for the serve for Braintree. Off the net cord. Wong tried to keep it alive, but couldn't. It was already projecting to drop shallow, and a couple players were crashing in, but off that net cord, that's just tough to handle. Gao coming off the ace. This serve is taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Poon the spike for a kill. More textbook spikes from the Brookline outside hitters as the co-captain Fletcher Poon nails that one. And now Smagula checks out in favor of number 14, Kristaps Valvars. Jilek with the serve. It's taken by Volpe, bumped by Wong, and bumped over by Roger Wong. Taken now by Jilek. Sent over on 2 by Nikhil Wong. Smart attacking there from the setter, Nikhil Wong, as he gives his team a 3-point lead, and we've got a timeout called. We got our first messages in the live chat as... Uh-oh, what just happened? Why is it frozen? No. What is going on? What is happening? Oh, is it... Are we back? Is the stream back? Looks like it's back as Jilek now serves, taken by Roger Wong, set by Huang. And the roll shot from Tang is taken by Purdue, set by Nikhil Wong, spiked by Fletcher Poon for the kill. Serve now from Jilek is taken by Gao, and that's not going to be got back. That's going to be an ace. Serve again from Jilek, another ace from Jilek. He's been serving well. Another serve. This one is taken, and I apologize for these technical difficulties, folks. I don't know what just happened there. I had to unplug and replug my phone, so we might have missed a couple points on stream, but the score is now Brookline 14, Braintree 9. You guys might have missed some back-to-back aces from Cam Jilek. But now it is Braintree on serve. This is Tanish Shrivastava sending it long to give it back to Brookline with a 15-9 advantage. Fun times in the technical difficulties, but we seem to be back on form for now. 15-9, the Brookline lead here in the first set. Nikhil Wong, the serve. It's taken by Gao, set by Huang. Tang, the roll shot, dug out by Wong. Set by Smagula. Boss Sullivan, the spike is deflected. And they say some kind of an illegal hit on Braintree, so Boss Sullivan gets the kill. And that's going to be a timeout. And we've got a question in the live chat that unfortunately I don't know the answer to. Declan DeYoung asking, where's Rohan Shakar? I saw him on the varsity list. Unfortunately, that I do not know. And then another comment, T-Boss, top 5 player in Mass, in my opinion. Referring, I assume, to Tassema Boss Sullivan on Brookline's side. Coming out of the timeout, 16-9 is the score as the Wi-Fi continues to give me fits. From Julie Ferguson, is this JV or varsity? This is varsity. As Nikhil Wong serves, and they send it over. It's taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Boss Sullivan, the spike is blocked back, but recovered by Smagula. Followed up by Wong. Tapped over by Poon. Taken by Gao, set by Wong. Tang bumps it over. Taken by Boss Sullivan, set by Wong. Spike by Poon, sails long. (16-10), the Brookline advantage here in the first set. Serve on the way, and it goes wide. Brookline takes the point and goes back on serve. Poon on serve for Brookline, his team up by 7. Serve is taken by Gao, followed up by Tang. Tapped over by Volpe, taken by Wong, set by Smagula, spike by Poon. Goes just long again. (17-11), the Brookline advantage as Braintree goes back on serve. This is Volpe. Serve is taken by Smagula. Set by Wong. Spike by Valvar's sails. Brookline dealing with some unforced errors right now. Volpe back on serve. And his sails long. Both teams making some mistakes here, and that lends itself to Brookline's advantage as Jilek checks back in, replacing Valvar's. Serve from Smagula is dug out by Gao, followed up by Huang, and bumped over by Tang awkwardly, taken by Smagula, set by Wong, spiked by Purdue, another kill for Charlie Purdue. (19-12), the Brookline advantage. Smagula back on serve. It's taken by Wong, followed up by Tang. Tapped over and taken by Wong, followed up by Smagula, and I think they're going to call a double hit on Smagula. Now on serve is Roger Wong. As we've got a sub checking in for Braintree, this is number 28, Brandon Lin, replacing Tanish Shrivastava. Roger Wong on serve, taken by Poon, set by Wong, quick. Attempted spike from Jilek, sails a bit, and now Braintree gets back, but it's blocked by Jilek. Jilek asserting his size in the middle with the block there, 20-13. Boss Sullivan serve off the net cord and wide. Ellis Huang on serve for the Womps. Taken by Poon, set by Wong. Quick spike from Jilek. Volpe tried to dig it out, and Huang made every effort possible to get that back, but he couldn't. Purdue now on serve for the Warriors. They're up by 7 here in the first set. Serve hits the net. And what is going on? Gao on serve for Braintree. Serve is also in the net. 22-15. Jilek lining up to serve for Brookline. His serve is taken by Volpe, back on one. Volvarez tried to get it back, but sent it into the net. 22-16 now the score. Serve from Brandon Lin, taken by Poon. Set Wong, spike Volvarez is deflected, but some Braintree players did touch the net, and so they give the point to Brookline. Serve is going to go long from Nikhil Wong. Now with a 23-17 score. Serve is taken by Purdue. Set by Wong. Spike by Poon. Blocked, but blocked low, and Brookline is now going to be at set point. 24-17. Poon lining up to serve for the first set. This one is taken by Gao and set by Tang. Spike by Wilson Lin was blocked. Now Braintree trying to get over. Another spike from Wilson Lin. Misses wide, and that's going to be the first set. Brookline takes the first set 25-17. So as we head into our first intermission, Brookline leading 1-0. I am happy to tell you this broadcast is brought to you in part by Harvest Wealth Management of Needham, Massachusetts. Harvest Wealth Management is a full-service financial planning firm. They specialize in helping families with college-bound children maximize their financial aid and utilize other tax-driven strategies to reduce college costs. Harvest Wealth Management believes it is not about saving more for college, but paying less. So don't stress. Call Oliver Shawley at Harvest Wealth Management, 781-902-0981, and ask for a complimentary meeting. Or go online at harvestwm.com to find out more. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. I'm going to go off the mic for a sec, see what I can figure out in terms of Wi-Fi. Looks like we just generally got a bad connection here. From Susie Q, hang in there, it seems to have settled. I don't know about that. If it has settled, that would be nice. But either way, I am going to hang in there. You know, I'm going to keep trying to stream. And like I said, I am recording. And so I will post a recorded version of this later, assuming this doesn't adjust itself. Brookline takes the first set 25-17. as in a lot of cases it was really some unforced errors by the Warriors that caused the set to maybe go longer than it should have. It wasn't quite the same smooth dominance they had in their straight sets against Weymouth. But either way, fresh set, 0-0 is the score. But Brookline leading in the match, 1-0. And just awaiting the first serve. And it looks like that first serve will come from Braintree's number 28, Brandon Lynn. Serve from Lynn is taken by Perdue. Poon somehow gets it over on two despite some miscommunication. Taken by Gao, set by Huang. Tap by Wilson Lin. Forces some Brookline players to touch the net. And the first point of the set is going to go to Braintree. Lin's serve now into the net. It's going to tie us up at 1 apiece. Nikhil Wong on serve. He had some issues with his serve in the first set. 2 separate instances where his first serve went long. This one, however, goes in. Taken by Gao over the net cord and wide. So that will technically go as an ace for Nikhil Wong. Wi-Fi seems to have settled for now. We'll see. Wong's serve is again long. Now on serve for Braintree is number 12, Tyler Tang. To all. Served by Tang, taken by Perdue, set by Wong. Poon, the spike is taken by Wong, bumped by Wilson Lin, sent over by Volpe. And I'm a little confused about what exactly the whistle was there, but either way, Braintree does get the point off the hit from Anthony Volpe. Tang back on serve, the Womps with a slight 3-2 advantage. Tang's serve dug out by Perdue. Followed up by Wong, but miscommunication between Wong and Volvars gives Braintree another point. Tang back on serve, his team now up 4-2. Another powerful serve, again dug out by Perdue. Set by Wong. Boss Sullivan's spike is blocked, but recovered by Wong. Bumped by Smagula. Confusion, but Volvars gets it over for one of the most awkward kills I've ever seen. Credit to Volvars for hustling through some interference from his own teammate, as again, there was miscommunication between him and Wong. But that time, Brookline fights out of it and gets the point. Poon the serve, taken by Gao, and Volpe couldn't keep it in play. It was a little too close to the stairs and those metal poles. That could have been dangerous if he had decided to try and go for that one. 4-all is the score. Served by Poon, taken by Gao, and wide. So back-to-back aces for Poon, as only one opposing player touched it each time. 5-4 is now the advantage for the Warriors. Serve is taken awkwardly by Gao, followed up by Wong. Bumped over by Wilson Lin. Poon takes it, set by Wong. Spike by Volvars is deflected. So another kill for Volvars. Brookline has taken back the lead, 6-4, the Brookline advantage. Poon on serve again. And off the chin, but still kept in play as Volpe sends it over. Taken by Poon, set by Wong. Boss Sullivan, the spike is blocked underneath the net for a kill for Boss Sullivan. I don't know how William Vo, number 3 for Braintree, managed to get that serve back because it went right off his chin. But either way, Brookline maintains the lead. Another serve from Poon, taken awkwardly by Vo, and that's out of play for another ace for Poon. 8-4 off some powerful serves from the co-captain. Poon lining up again. Another serve taken by Vo. Set by Tang. Wilson Lin, the spike is blocked. Oh, but they touch the net. So Braintree gets the point there as Brian Gao checks back in for Braintree, replacing William Vo. Anthony Volpe, the southpaw, now on serve for the Womps. They trail 8-5. Taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Boss Sullivan launches a spike wide. The set was slightly off the mark, and Boss Sullivan decided to still try and swing for it full out, and it ended up sailing. 8-6 the score. Volpe off the net cord, and it cannot be dug out. An ace for Volpe makes it 8-7. Another serve from Volpe, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike Valvars is blocked by Wilson Lin. Brookline tried to go for the quick spike, but Wilson Lin was ready for it with a thunderous block out of the middle. 8-all. Volpe back on serve, and this one's a faulty serve. Brookline back on top, if just barely, at 9-8, as Cam Jilek checks in for the Warriors, replacing Valvars. Smagula's serve, taken by Volpe. Weird ricochet off the ceiling, taken by Tang, and then Gao bumps it over. Taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike Purdue is blocked. Smagula gets it back over, but it's sent right back down by Wilson Lin. Wilson Lin showing his length in the middle, but now he checks out in favor of Brandon Lin. Roger Wong on serve for Braintree. Serve taken by Poon, set by Wong, and a quick spike by Jilek is somehow gotten back over. And can they get it over? Yes, Brookline somehow gets it over despite the awkwardness. Braintree trying to get a back spike from Gao, goes for the kill. A wild point, that one, but it ends with a kill by number 22, Brian Gao. 10-9, the Braintree advantage. Wong serves straight into the net. Tied back up at 10 apiece as Tessema Boss Sullivan lines up to serve for Brookline. His serve taken by Volpe, set by Tang, spike by Wong, deflected and taken by Boss Sullivan. Set by Wong, spike Purdue is gonna be killed. 11-10, the two teams trading blows right here in the mid-game. Can either one start to pull away, or will it just remain this close? Boss Sullivan back on serve. Taken by Volpe, set by Tang. Gao the spike, dug out by Poon. It's met at the net and a weird deflection, but somehow taken by Wong. Set Smagula, tapped over by Purdue. And an illegal hit, an illegal underhit by Purdue on the attempted tap gives the point to Braintree, 11-all. Ellis Huang on serve for the Womps. His serve taken by Poon. Wong trying to keep it alive, and they cannot. Braintree takes the 12-11 lead. Wong's serve is going to go for an ace. He placed that serve perfectly right in between Poon and Perdue. Poon tried to go for it, and it went off the side of his arms. (13-11). Wong's serve taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike Perdue is taken by Roger Wong, and it's not followed up. Brookline gets a point back there. (13-12) as Charlie Perdue lines up for the serve. Serve is taken by Volpe, set by Huang. Spike by Tang is blocked, but recovered by Volpe. Set by Huang, another spike from Tang. This time goes over. Smagula couldn't dig it out cleanly. Braintree now up by 2. 14-12 is the mark here in the second set. Gao's serve, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Quick spike by Jilek is dug out, but dug out wide. Jilek appears like he might be mistiming some of his jumps on these because he's just barely getting the tips of his fingers on them. But whatever it is, he is now serving. Serve taken by Volpe, set by Huang. Punched over by Tang, dug out by Jilek, followed up by Boss Sullivan, but even before Brookline can attempt what probably wouldn't have worked on a third hit, Boss Sullivan is called for the double hit. 15-13, Braintree back on serve. Brandon Lin sends it over, taken by Perdue, set by Wong, spiked by Jason Rich right into the face of Brandon Lin. Jason Rich seeing the floor for the first time today and taking his chance immediately with that spike. Brookline trails by 1. Nikhil Wong on serve. Serve is taken by Gao, set by Huang. Spike by Volpe, sails long, good watch by Perdue. That knots things up at 15 apiece. Once again, neither team really asserting themselves yet as we start to approach the late game of this set. 15 all is the mark. Nikhil Wong back on serve. Serve is taken awkwardly by Gao, off the backboard, and somehow Huang finds it. Sent over by Wilson Lin, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Boss Sullivan, the spike, is dug out by Huang off the deflection. Taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Tap by Rich. Savvy play by Jason Rich gives Brookline back the lead. And we've got a timeout now called by Braintree. Looks like the Wi-Fi is simply that bad today, so I will be posting a recorded version of this later. But Braintree certainly looking like a much better team than they did in the first set, and Brookline at times looking a little more out of sorts. You know, we've seen some miscommunication amongst the Brookline players at various points. Their timing just seems a bit off. We'll try unplugging and replugging as we wait for it to reconnect. And it's taking forever as here we go. Serve is taken by Volpe, followed up by Roger Wong, bumped over by Volpe. Taken by Perdue, set by Wong. Spike boss Sullivan sails long. Once again, we're all tied up at 16 apiece here in the second set. Tyler Tang on serve for Braintree. His serve goes right into the net. So now it goes back to Brookline, a 1-point lead, and Jason Rich on serve. His serve is taken awkwardly by Gao, sent right back down by Valvars, dug out by Wilson Lin, sent over by Volpe, but sent wide. (18-16), and another timeout is called by Braintree. (18-16) the mark here in set number 2. And the Braintree coach might know that this is a very pivotal moment. We are in the late game here in this second set. Brookline with a 2-point advantage. If the two teams played even from this point forward, Brookline would win the set. And on top of that, Brookline has perhaps their most consistent server and one of their better guys to be on serve if they want to go a string of points, and that's Jason Rich. He tends to keep his serves pretty simple, but despite their simplicity, they always seem to throw the opponent onto their heels. If I were a smarter volleyball man, I'd probably be able to understand a little bit more about what it is he does. But for right now, from my layman's perspective, he gets it in and gives his team his chance. 18-16. Serve taken by Huang, set by Tang. Spike Volpe deflected and taken by Rich. Set by Wong. Boss Sullivan, the spike sails long. That's a big point get for Braintree as they keep it close, as the two teams inch closer and closer to that 20-point mark in this first to 25 set. Volpe's serve straight into the net. That's a tough miss for Braintree. That could have been the point where they shifted the momentum, but instead the serve goes right into the net. Jilek on the court for Valvars for Brookline. Smagula on serve. Smagula's serve is taken awkwardly, and that's going to be a free point to Brookline. Brookline hits 20 points first, and anyone who's watched plenty of volleyball tells you that's usually a pretty good indicator of who's going to win the set. Smagula's serve taken by Volpe, followed up awkwardly by Tang, and Gao can't get it over. Braintree starting to make some sloppy mistakes at the worst possible time, and Brookline is taking advantage. Another serve from Smagula. Volpe sends it back on one, spiked right back by Jilek, but it's recovered by Wong. Now a spike from Wilson Lin goes into the net. Again, the late unforced errors by Braintree here in the second set, setting Brookline up as Smagula serves again, taken by Volpe, followed up awkwardly by Tang, bumped over by Gao, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike Perdue for a kill. Charlie Perdue has been on fire from that outside hitter position, and Brookline is now 2 points away. Dug out by Wong, followed up by Tang. Roll shot by Volpe is taken awkwardly by Wong, set by Smagula. Long roll shot from Rich, goes for a kill. Volpe couldn't dig that one out. A low angle off the roll shot from Jason Rich. And now it's set point once again for Brookline. Serve Smagula, taken by Volpe, followed up by Huang. Volpe sends it into the net, and that's going to do it. Brookline takes set number 2 by an identical score to set number 1, 25-17. As we head into our second intermission, I'm once again happy to say that this broadcast is brought to you in part by Harvest Wealth Management of Needham, Massachusetts. Harvest Wealth Management is a full-service financial planning firm. They specialize in helping families with college-bound children maximize their financial aid and utilize other tax-driven strategies to reduce college costs. For many families in the middle class today, it is impossible to save enough for their children's college education. But Harvest Wealth Management believes it is not about saving more for college, but paying less. They can design a customized college funding strategy for your child and lead you through the financial aid process, which can be confusing and where mistakes can be costly. So don't stress. Call Oliver Shawley at Harvest Wealth Management, 781-902-0981, and ask for a complimentary meeting. Or visit them online at harvestwm.com to learn more. Once again, call 781-902-0981 or go online at harvestwm.com. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. All right, here we go for the third set. Brookline up 2-0, trying to take the sweep. As we get ready to start the third set, Brookline will have first serve, and it will come from Nikhil Wong. His serve is taken by Huang, sent back over by Valvars, taken by Wilson Lin, set by Tang. Wilson Lin tries to tap it, and Brookline cannot get it back. It's weird. I thought that was going to be called for an illegal underhanded hit, but there was no call for that, and so Braintree takes the first point. I think Braintree has now taken the first point in every set so far, as Volpe now sends his serve long and ties us up at 1 apiece. One to one, Jason Rich the serve, taken by Gao. Set by Tang. weird tap by Huang, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike by Perdue is blocked but recovered by Smagula. Wong follows it up. Smagula bumps it over. Taken by Wong, set by Tang. Spike by Gao is going to drop in the bucket for a kill. Roger Wong now on serve. Taken by Rich, set by Wong. Spike by Sullivan into the net. Another serve from Wong, taken by Smagula, set by Nikhil Wong. Spike by Perdue, taken by Gao. Weird ricochet off the ceiling, but it's followed up by Tang, bumped over by Huang. Taken by Rich, set by Nikhil Wong. Spike by Sullivan, drops on the line. A nice cross-court kill by Tassema Boss Sullivan. Puts Brookline back on serve, trailing by 1, as Jilek checks in, replacing Valvars. Served by Smagula, taken by Volpe, set by Tang. Spike Gao, taken by Rich, bumped by Wong. Spike Perdue for a kill. Once again, how about Charlie Perdue? Smagula lines up for the serve. It's dug out by Gao, set by Tang. Roll shot is taken by Wong, followed up Smagula. Spike by Sullivan, but they're going to call an illegal hit on Brookline. Ellis Huang on serve for the Womps. They lead Brookline 4-3. Serve taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Quick spike by Jilek for the kill. All squared at 4 apiece. It'll be Boss Sullivan on serve for the Warriors. Serve is taken by Volpe. Kept alive by Huang. Long roll shot by Brandon Lin does not go long enough. Stops short of the net, and that gives Brookline the lead, 5-4. William Vo checks back in for Braintree. I believe he replaced Volpe. Boss Sullivan just waiting for the whistle. There it is. And now his serve is taken by Brandon Lin, set by Huang. Spike by Tang, sails long. Brookline now up 6-4 here in the third set. Serve is dug out by Vo and sent right back down by Jilek, but recovered by Huang, followed up by Gao. Roll shot is taken by Rich, set by Wong. Spike Jilek is blocked by Brandon Lin. Now Gao on serve for Braintree as they trail Brookline 6-5. Serve taken by Perdue, set by Wong, taken by Perdue, dug out by Gao, set by Huang. Roll shot by Brandon Lin, taken by Boss Sullivan, set by Wong. Tap by Perdue is blocked. Perdue recovers it. Followed up by Rich. Pushed over by Wong. Perfectly placed by Nikhil Wong. Great rally from both sides. But ultimately, beautifully placed into the corner on the push by Nikhil Wong. Purdue's serve drops in for an ace. As Brookline starts to pull ahead a little more, 8-5 now the score. Timeout is called by Braintree, and an understandable timeout, as this could be a very important juncture. If Brookline starts to pull away with how even these two teams have been playing for long stretches of this match, whichever team manages to pull away and get a sizable lead, like, that's it. But credit once again to Nikhil Wong. He is not having his best day. You know, he's missed some serves, he's mistimed some sets with his teammates, but he's hanging in there and he's still getting some nice points from time to time. You know, you can really see like the experience and maturity that comes from being a senior co-captain. You know, and you see that from Wong and from Smagula and from Poon. You see why these guys, you know, got that captain position this year. Out of the timeout we come. 8-5 is the Brookline advantage. Purdue back on serve. Serve is taken by Volpe, followed up by Wong. Volpe, the roll shot, taken by Purdue, set by Wong. Quick spike right back down by Jilek. Wong and Jilek now finding that proper timing on those quick spikes out of the middle. They love running that play, and so if they're on timing, that's going to be a really hard play to stop with the length that Jilek has. Purdue's and it looks like Brookline just got a free point. Braintree's players might have just been in an illegal position or something. Basically an illegal formation penalty, I guess. That makes it 10-5, Brookline's lead. Purdue, another serve, taken by Gao, set by Huang. Spike by Tang, goes for the kill. Now on serve is going to be Brandon Lin. And I think we've got the same illegal formation call against Brookline now. The kind of call you might see once every 10 matches. We've now seen twice in this same set. Lin's serve, now taken by Smagula, set by Wong, spiked by Rich, is blocked, recovered by Rich, followed up by Smagula, pushed over by Wong, wide. Good hustle by Brookline to stay in the point, but they could not capitalize, and now Braintree has got 3 straight points. Another serve from Lin, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Another quick spike from Jilek. Volvars checks in, replacing Smagula as Jilek now goes on serve. Serve from Jilek, taken by Gao. Followed up by Huang, tapped over by Wilson Lin, taken by Boss Sullivan, set by Wong. Spike by Riches, dug out by Gao, off the backboard, followed up by Huang. Tapped over by Volpe, taken by Boss Sullivan, set by Wong, sent over by Volvars, taken by Huang. Followed up by Tang, spike Wilson Lin, deflected and taken by Rich. Set by Wong, and Rich couldn't get in position. The set just off the mark from where he needed it to be, and after that long rally, the point goes to Braintree. 11-9, now the narrow Brookline advantage here in set number 3. Tang on serve. Taken by Purdue. Set by Wong. Spike by Volvars is blocked by Wilson Lin. Braintree responded well as Brookline started to pull ahead. Brookline led by as many as 5. They were up 10-5 at one point, and since then they've been outscored 5-1. Tang on serve. Taken by Rich. Set by Wong. Spike Volvars for the kill. A nice little delay on that spike out of the middle as Volvars just brought a slightly different timing from Jilek, and it messed up the blockers for Braintree. Well executed. And now we got a serve from Wong. It's dug out by Gao, and it's taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike by Rich is blocked, recovered by Smagula, set by Wong. Another spike from Rich. This one sails long. Volpe's serve, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Boss Sullivan sends it off the pole, and that's going to be another point for Braintree as they knot this set up at 12 apiece. Volpe's serve, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Tapped by Rich and nicely placed on the tap. 13-12. Vo checks back in for Braintree, replacing Volpe. Rich now on serve, dug out by Vo. Set by Tang, and an illegal double hit on Tang. (14-12) Brookline here in set number 3. Rich back on serve, and that one goes just long. A rare miss from Jason Rich. Serve from Roger Wong, taken by Rich, set by Nikhil Wong. Spike Purdue! Charlie Purdue has been unstoppable as a hitter today. 15-13 now, the Brookline advantage as they go back on serve with Smagula. Jilek replaces Volvars. Serve, taken awkwardly by Vo, followed up by Gao, bumped over by Huang. Taken by Rich, set by Wong. Spike Boss Sullivan, perfectly executed there. They've been showing off that quick spike out of the middle all match long, and Braintree bid on that one perfectly. Even I thought they were going to Jilek again, but instead they went to Boss Sullivan, who just placed it perfectly, as now Jilek places that block perfectly right in their faces, and Brookline is starting to pull ahead. Although I actually had the score slightly wrong. Oh no, that last point went to Braintree? I guess they're saying maybe Jilek reached too high over the net? Either way, 16-14 is the score. Ellis Huang on serve, taken by Rich, set by Wong, tapped over by Jilek. Again, the perfect placement from Cam Jilek. He saw the blockers in his face and just hit the side of the ball instead. That's quick reflexes and decision-making as a timeout is called by Braintree. You know, I'll tell you, I honestly think, and I've only seen this match and one other match from Brookline Volleyball this season, but I honestly think they're better than they've shown today. You know, they are winning, but it just feels like they're also leaving a lot of points on the board. And when you see them executing and when you see it working smoothly, you know, they've got hitters like Purdue and Poon and Jilek and, you know, Volvars and Boss Sullivan for some extra depth on that as well. They've got some hitters that really, really know how to execute and can execute very consistently. You know, and like I said, you know, Nikhil Wong is better than what he's shown today. We've seen that in other matches, both this year and last year. And the setter can throw off the timing of everybody. It can be arguably one of the most important positions. So when he's on his game, this team will be much better. As Vo takes that serve, followed up by Wong. Roger Wong sends it over. It's taken by Rich. Set by Wong. Spike by Perdue is dug out by Wong. Followed up by Wong, but it's followed up the wrong way. 18-14 now the Brookline lead as they take the point coming out of the timeout. Tasema Boss Sullivan on serve. Taken by Roger Wong. Set by Huang. Spike is blocked by Nikhil Wong, but it's recovered by Tang, followed up by Huang. And Gao's spike goes right into the net. Both Wong and Jilek were in for position for that block, but I think it was Wong's hands that got the block on that one. 19-14, Boss Sullivan another serve, taken awkwardly by Vo, followed up by Huang, bumped over by Tang. Taken awkwardly by Rich, followed up by Wong. Tap by Perdue is blocked, but recovered by Perdue. Set by Rich. Perdue runs in and bumps it over. Taken by Gao. Set by Huang, pushed over by Tang, taken by Smagula, followed up by Wong. Spike Perdue is dug out by Wong, off the net, and they're not going to recover that. An awkward rally on both sides, both teams just trying to get it over, but ultimately Brookline was the one that was able to execute the play they wanted first. Boss Sullivan's serve is taken by Tang, set by Huang, spiked by Gao, goes straight into the net. Brookline now starting to pull away. They are up by 7, 4 points away from taking the sweep. Boss Sullivan's serve taken by Vo, set by Roger Wong, bumped over by Brandon Lin, and they let it drop. It was just wide, a good watch by both Rich and Boss Sullivan. As I think Rich was actually going to go for that one, but because Boss Sullivan got in his way, and Boss Sullivan judged it as being out, they both let it go. However, Boss Sullivan follows that up by missing on the serve. 22-15 is now the mark. Gao on serve for Braintree. Serve awkwardly off the shoulder of Perdue, somehow followed up by Wong and bumped over by Jilek. Roger Wong takes it, set by Huang, and a high tap is taken by Smagula, set by Wong, spike for the kill by Jilek. That was one of the weirdest service returns I've ever seen. It literally went off of Perdue's shoulder, and somehow Nikhil Wong chased it down and kept it in play so Brookline would have a chance, and ultimately they executed again on that spike out of the middle. Perdue's serve taken by Roger Wong, set by Huang, spike by Volpe, blocked by Jilek. Cam Jilek putting his team into position to win, 24-15. Perdue serving for the match. Last serve, drops in for an ace. Brookline wins. The final score here at Braintree High School. The Brookline High Warriors, 3 sets. The Braintree High Womps, none. Brookline winning the sets by scores of 25-17, 25-17, and 25-15. You know, like I said, this Brookline team, I really think they can play even better than they played today. You know, I know that sounds weird to say when a team is taking it in a sweep, but, I mean, by the preseason rankings, this is a top 10 team in the state. And at times, Brookline did look a little sloppy, but it's early in the season, so I really do feel like they're only going to get better from here. And they've got some players that can really play. You know, I mean, I talked a lot about Perdue and Jilek and the job they did as hitters. Perdue from the outside, Jilek from the middle. You know, Nikhil Wong had an up and down day as a setter, but when he's on his game, this offense runs like a machine. You know, Smagula and Rich are both great defensive pieces and consistent servers, and Rich can also hit from time to time. We saw that this match. You know, Brookline's got a strong roster. Even after all that they graduated last year, I think they do have a strong team. But that said, that is going to wrap things up here. From Braintree High School, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. The final score, Brookline 3, Braintree 0. Set scores 25-17, 25-17, 25-15. Remember to check out the description section of this video where you can find information on our paying sponsor, Harvest Wealth Management. Find out how they can help you plan things out financially for your child's next step on their educational journey in college. You can also find the same information you can find in the bottom right corner of your screen. My personal website, jessesports.com. My email address if you have direct questions, jgms88@gmail.com. My Instagram, link to my Instagram account where I post highlights from previous games. I'll have plenty to pick from this one. And of course, if you enjoyed the broadcast, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. But that's going to do it. From Braintree High School in Braintree, Massachusetts, Brookline takes the win. 3-0, improves to 500. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.